in the last 2 days, whatever happened, I mean, in the last 2 months, I would say, whatever happened, this is the first kind of big ticket I have got. The premium was more than 2 lakhs, For me,
Wow,
it's a big success on the spot.
that's amazing. That's amazing. And this is the first time you were meeting your client and he converted for you.
Hi, yes, I am meeting for the first time, and on the spot I did it. I mean, last 2 months also I was doing it, but they were the same clients. I was just follow up, that was going on and on. But this one was like I just met him, and I showed him the product, and it was like done. He said, "Okay, I want to go ahead." It was not only him and his wife; he also gave me a policy for his parents also. So on the spot, it was done.
That's lovely. And you feel it's after the coaching that it has happened for you.
Yes, yes. After the coaching, it has happened. I'm very happy.
Great, great, Kalpita. I'm really happy for you. And I
Okay.
would like to know from you what exactly are you feeling afterwards since our coaching has already finished, right? So, what all things have you been doing on a consistent basis even after that?
Uh, the first and the foremost thing is that today I would like to, accept one thing that, I want to say something to you that, like in Akbar's court, there were 9 gems in a court.
Okay.
But I would like to give that, what we say, the I would like to call you as a Navratna because you are that for me. I can understand today the way I am talking to you, and the first day of the video call, I can understand the difference in my communication. The way I'm talking to you, it's a big difference. So the coaching has really brought a big difference. The best part was the mirror work. Yes, that has actually changed my mentality, and it has brought a lot of changes in myself, of
Yeah.
course, a lot of changes. And doing a lot of things, I won't say these things just help you doing, you take the coaching and it's like in overnight everything is going to change. It is never like that. You need to follow it as a ritual, just like how you are getting up, you are brushing your teeth, taking bath and all. You need to do this work on regular basis. That is when you slowly you can see the changes. Now in this factor, the main part also plays is your willpower, how much you really want to change. And that has really also helped me. But I would say that, your helping hand was the biggest blessing for me. You are a blessing for me.
Thank
You
you so
are like a God sent angel for me in my life. In the last, after the 2 months coaching, I can say that, I had so many changes in my mind that now I can see myself where I want to go, how I want to look like, and how I need to go about in my life. At least I can think about it
much.
without really getting tensed up or without really getting, frustrated or anything. I know how to go about and what to be done that way. But it's like I need to practice. There are some places where I still need to work
Yeah.
because it is a seed that was being embedded some 35 years ago.
Hmm.
So it won't go just in 1 day or 2 day. I need to practice it rigorously and I mean, religiously, I need to go.
Right.
So I really thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you so much, Kalpita. And I know for a fact that you are practicing because we are in constant communication also, that you are practicing the things that we've done together, and that is what is bringing you more results. So I always tell that it's not me, it's the client who brings the results for themselves. It's just the facilitation that I can do. But the healing always happens from within. So that's really amazing, Kalpita, that you're seeing all of it and you are the reason why it's happening. So congratulate yourself also for this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes,
Great.
ma'am.
Great, Kalpita. So I'll be asking you certain questions, which would really be helpful for the entire community, right?
Yes.
So before we began this coaching, Kalpita, what are few of the struggles that you were going through? What are the problems that you were facing, and that made you decide that you want to go for coaching or seeking help for that matter?
Uh, See, I would like to introduce myself as earlier I was a housewife, a struggling housewife, struggling wife, I would say, a struggling mother, a struggling daughter-in-law. I had problems in all my fields. It all started with relationships. Then I had problems with finances. My career was not going on well, and on top of that, what we say. So when all these things are completely disturbed, I am even my health was not going well. So in the last 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 years, I was struggling a lot. A lot means a lot. Uh, at that point of time while you are struggling, most of the time, that lacking of money comes up in your mind, and most of the time you try to find out certain things which are free of cost.
Hmm.
So I was also one of them who was going all around the social media and all, trying to find out something. What is that is free and I can just go through it. So that lack of mind, it always get that, okay, this is free, let me just go for this. This is free, let me go for it. And when you come to the point of payment, it's like, oh my God, I don't have it. It's okay. That coming back and back and back. Uh, when I went through your profile, I don't know, something just got connected. Maybe it was something like God told me, now you go for this. To my biggest surprise, the arrangement of the money got arranged very nicely. And I just then spoke to you. I just clicked for a discovery call, and I was through, and my journey for the coaching started. Before that, it was a willpower. There was a point of time where there was some problem in my relationships, and that gave me a feeling that now I need to bring some changes in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, what I am doing, if those things are not helping me, then let me take the help of someone who is really experienced, who has already gone through it and can help me out. So that thought process just, hooked me to you, and that's how my journey started with you.
That's beautiful, Kalpita. Thank you so much for sharing this. And it's absolutely amazing. So even when I was, starting out my journey of healing, that is how I also got connected to my coach as well. Back then, it's just a heart to heart connection, and there is nothing about logic that works. There is just a soul connection, you call it, or whatever your intuition
Yes.
guides you that way. That's pretty amazing, Kalpita. So, how has your coaching journey been? You've already shared that it's brought results in terms of money for you, but I would like to know what are the major breakthroughs that you've experienced in terms of relationships, in terms of finances. Also, you were sharing about your relationship with your sons and your family members. So, how is that going, and what really changed? What happened?
I would like to go with first with my health. My health was not really keeping good for the last 2 3 years. Now I have been working on it. Had so much, by the time it was night, I had pain on my shoulders, on my knees, my legs are paining, and this and that and everything. I had headache every evening. It was a very routine thing. Now these all things have just, it has got disappeared. Very frankly, it has got disappeared. And I'm looking at life in a much happier way. I see myself, I'm just breathing a good air, and I'm just going around with friends. Sometimes, even though you are sitting alone, I can just visualize that I'm just enjoying on the beach side. This is what I can do in the past few days. The second thing is that my relationship with my mother-in-law has increased, has got better and better, because this time, she has given me money in my hand, saying, I want you to buy some clothes for Diwali, and I said, thank you very much.
Wow.
Which has never happened. Most of the time, she's skeptical to spend money, and this time, she has just given me the money and told me that this is for you, and you are going to buy for yourself. You are not going to buy anything else other than buying a dress for you. I said, that's fine. She was also admitted to the hospital, and also that that way we started developing a good relationship between ourselves, so the bitterness which was there between us got has come down to, I can say, 50 to 60%. Some 40% is always there. There are, differences of opinion do arise, but I would say the bigger part that was playing, the anger part, the frustration, the grudges that are there, that has, a lot of it has come down. My relationship with my husband has also become better and better. It's like, he has started keeping trust. Nowadays he's not doing anything without, taking my consent. He's like, he's giving me a call and asking me, okay, Kalpita, I'm going to do this. Is this right or no? And this has never happened in my life. So I'm very happy for that. For my kids, of course, those being kids, we are also kids. That parent kids, that relationship is always going to go. But this, the second coaching of self love for myself, I found that my kids nowadays, they will just hug me and give me a kiss and say, hi mom, how are you? So
Wow,
this is
that's
the
a
biggest difference I have found after doing the mirror work. So the mirror work was the biggest turning point in my life. This is how it is. So these are the changes I am finding in my relationships at my place.
hmm.
Still, certain sometimes still I have to work at some places that I am doing it, and I know I am going to clear out everything. Definitely in the coming days, I will clear out everything, and I'll definitely going to give you more good news about me.
And I will look forward to it, Kalpita. So the best part with you is that you are ready to work on all the patterns, to break the patterns, to bring out the good news, the way you call it, right?
Yes, yes.
You're looking forward to positive changes, and that is what is bringing or manifesting it in your life. And that's really amazing, Kalpita. Excuse me. So now, Kalpita, like you said, mirror work is something that really helped you, right? So, what other than this, if in case there was something, some specific technique or one breakthrough, if you have to call it, throughout the coaching period, what was something that changed inside you? What is that one thing that changed about you, maybe your perspective, whatever that was?
The one thing that got a break was, you know, loving yourself, and the thing that you forgive others
Yeah,
and letting go of things. These three things, they really play a very important role. And the forgiving part, to be very precise, the forgiving part, I did it rigorously. I
beautiful.
mean, uh, I have done it for more than, say, in a day, 10 times, maybe more than 20 times, for a lot of people. I am saying you, I had so many people whom I really had to forgive. And that was like, I could understand that those things, they just catch you and keep you inside a prison. The
Yeah,
moment I started doing it, I am telling you, the first forgiveness, yes, of course, the visualization with my parents and forgiving them, that has helped me. And I have always felt that the blessings of my parents are there. The second part is, the main part is your people with whom you are staying. You do have grudges with them also sometimes. But when I started doing it, n number of times at place, because that was the part when I started doing it, I could feel those changes came place inside the home itself. I
yeah,
could see from the communication, from the relationship, from the way people were behaving with me. I found out, yes, Baba, I have to do this,
yeah,
or else I am not going to get out of the hell.
yeah,
And I was doing it. So from that, I can understand that this part is very, very, very important. You forgive, you let go, you can't keep it with you. When
yeah.
you keep it with you, it takes such a big form. I can understand it has screwed up my almost 35 years of my life. So I would say that forgiving and letting go and loving yourself is the most important part of your life.
Beautiful.
And this, when you do it, you are like on cloud nine. That I can see.
Yeah, yeah. And so you're creating space for beautiful things to happen. That is what is manifestation.
Yes,
When
yes,
you forgive, when you let go of the old energy, you're decluttering. And that's when beautiful things on the outside start to happen.
yes. Yes,
That's
yes, yes, yes. Yes. And one more thing in all these things, in all these techniques, the mirror work part.
yeah.
And you taught me the mirror part, mirror work to be done for self love.
Mm.
Along with that, the hope, nope, nope, and talking to your inner child.
Yeah,
Talking to your inner child, I can now literally see the inner child in the mirror. This is what the fact is.
right.
Earlier it was like I had stuck a photo, pasted a photograph of my younger Kalpita, and I was talking to her. But I can tell you, once you start doing the mirror work, then you don't feel afraid of looking at yourself. It's
Yeah,
like more, yes, yes, I want to do it, I want to do it. And now the body has got used to so much that this is the time. Just stand in front of the mirror, you get the work done. You have to do it. I
right.
mean, it's a miracle. It does miracles for you, and I'm very grateful for that particular work. I actually never knew that. You need to love yourself. I never knew that,
Yeah,
and I used to find that people are so confident and like, okay, there are some people who praise themselves, and I used to feel that what, yeah, what they are praising themselves. Uh, what is that big thing you have done? We are also doing it, but today I can understand it's very important.
definitely. Love, self-love is the answer to everything. That's
Yes,
the ultimate recipe for manifestation, I always say.
yes, yes, yes. All your, you know, most of the times, these inner lot of emotions, they don't allow you to express yourself.
Yeah.
To be very precise, they don't allow. And the more you are feeling low from the inner side, that's what it reflects outside. That's a fact.
Yeah.
And you know I was a lucky one to get hooked to you. I mean, if there are people who are still struggling and still thinking, I would like to say that it's just about one decision to be taken. I took it a little bit late because 2 to 3 years I was also struggling, like going here and there, just going here and there and finding out this, that, everything, so many printouts and everything. Nothing is working, nothing is working. So instead of that, you take a decision. People do feel that, I'm investing this money. Even that question comes up. I'm investing this money. Am I going to get the returns? But I would say that, when I got hooked to you, I have literally not thought about all these things.
Yeah.
I just got hooked to you and I thought that, yes, I'm going to get this thing done from this. And this is a person who is going to guide me, and I'm going to be on the right path. So that's something, that day, that spirit, what we say, the inner person has told me, just do it, man, just go for it.
Thank you for placing your trust, Kalpita. But for others who are still, struggling probably to invest or to make this decision, what is it that helped you to make that decision financially? And also, after you began coaching, Kalpita, what really happened to your money blocks? Like we were talking initially, that you feel like the money is blocked. What
Mhm.
really happened? What changed? What do you feel?
This is one of the things I would also like to share with you. Earlier, to get, it's actually the willpower. Once you decide, it's something like you made a decision and you want to do something. You don't have to actually think about the how. The things just start moving. It's actually the willpower. It actually works.
Yeah.
It's just that you think, I want to do this,
Mm,
and you just surrender it to God. Now, God, I am surrendering it to you. You just show me some way, but I want to do this at any cost.
right.
When you say these things, it just starts working. That is the belief and the faith you have to. That is one thing you need to keep with yourself also. I mean, I was keeping that faith ki, okay, this time God is really going to help me. I want to do it at any cost, means any cost, and I want to go it. It's enough now. Too many things are there, this and that. I think I have spent a lot of money doing other things. I said now I'm going to invest my money in a proper way, and I'm going to go for it. And I said, God, now you only help me. Just show me some way. And somehow the things started working in that direction. Regarding money, I was doing this mirror part during the Navratri and all. You were posting a lot of things on LinkedIn also, and I also go through the post also. I like those things a lot. I have actually, taken the screenshots and I am taking the printouts of all those posts and I've made a file. I just love it doing those things because sometimes when I'm not in a mood or something, it's something that, sometimes it's just that your inner self guides you.
Mm.
Just open it. Sometimes you are on that right page. Okay,
Right.
you are on that right page and you start reading, and it's like, okay, at this point of time you were something negative, and for some energy to get from some content, sometimes you are directed towards that direction. Most of the time it has always happened. I'm like in the morning, sometimes I'm low and your post has come, I will just click it and go through it, and I'm like, अरे अभी तो मैं यही तो सोच रही थी करके. So that is how it actually happens. Now
Mm.
I was doing the mirror work, and around 50,000 of money was blocked at different places. And when I was doing that visualization of, especially not only visualization, I was doing that forgiveness on the 18th day. I remember on the 19th day, say 19th or 20th day, yes, on the 20th day, my money got released from all the sites. On
Wow.
the on that one day itself, I got all the money, around 50,000. This is really a miracle for me. So I feel from the bottom of my heart that you do these things religiously and from the bottom of my, and always keeping faith on yourself. Yes, that faith part, I was not having that. You must be remembering. I used to say I don't know what to do, how to do, and I was in the hospital with my mother-in-law, and you said you do this breathing, and I'm saying what breathing and how, what inner self, and I'm literally, I'm talking to myself. What inner self? What breathing? What should I do now? What should I do? What ahead? What my emotions? And these are all the things, kinds of thinking comes, and you are like, am I on the right track? What is it? For a moment you do get that, but then it's like, no, let me just do it, because it's like I have surrendered myself to you, and you know better than me. I am nobody to guide you. You are the one who is guiding me. And of course, you know that if I am doing this step, then only I can reach the next level. So that is a faith, that belief and faith started building up, and like now I'm like, yes, yes, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Amazing, amazing, Kalpita. That's super awesome. And you mentioned about emotions, Kalpita. From what I remember, there was a lot of anger that was coming up throughout the coaching, and you were struggling with anger. How is that now, and how are you feeling about it? How do you manage your emotions?
The anger part has come down. I won't say fully, but a little bit. Still, I need to work, because by nature I'm a short tempered person.
Hmm.
So it just, the pressure cooker just goes, somebody says something, and but still, your book, The Power of Now, has helped me a lot.
Hmm.
Sometimes I keep this. The book has not been is not completed. I am reading it very slowly, because if I'm on the one page, I'm just underlining it. I'm trying to understand that whole paragraph, what exactly the person wants to say, because without that I can't go ahead. But the thing is, I am trying to do. I'm practicing it, and basically I am giving time to do that practice of presence.
Yeah.
That is helping me to keep myself out of anger. I can give you an example of yesterday's part. Just night, yesterday night, my younger son had lost his mobile, and night, my elder son, he always uses that phone for alarm. So he just asked me, Mummy, where is the mobile? I said, must be here or there. You must have kept it. Now the younger one was just keeping quiet. And then I suddenly said, see, you were carrying the mobile, where is the mobile? And he's like, oh yeah, I don't know where it is. And he started searching, I don't know. Something was clicking me. I said, have you lost it? No, it was there in my pocket, I don't know where it is. Acha, I had gone to play, I'll just go outside and see. He went out, he came back, and I asked him, have you lost it? By that time, the elder one is like, he's also short tempered, so his pressure cooker had gone out. He started shouting like anything on him. I said, just wait, let him speak. And then I said, okay, we will do one thing. All three of you will just get down and we will go back the way you have come. If it has fallen down, maybe by luck, if we get it, then we will get it. Because when I called the phone, the phone was ringing.
Okay.
In between, he also said, the phone must, I saw that the phone came below the truck, I said, if it has come below the truck, then how is the phone ringing? So something like, I said, let it be, whatever it is, we'll just go and see. The whole road that we were walking, my elder one was very, very furious, and I was just saying, just calm down, calm down. But how the magnetic field is affected, that the other person's level is so high, I can understand. I still need to work on this particular field, that slowly it started affecting me also. And uh, it was about that I started feeling, okay, I am getting angry now.
Mm.
This awareness was not there before, but
Right.
it was like, just for a moment I said, okay, make, just wait. And I was like, okay, now I am getting angry, just calm down. I told him, you just go ahead and look at this side and that side, and whatever the technique you taught me, I started doing that. The miracle was that we found a phone with the security guard in the other building where he was going to the tuition. There he was playing, and it just fell out of his pocket, and that person had kept it in the lock and key of his cupboard. I said, wow, yeah, it's luck, that your phone was being kept inside lock and key. And we were just going around. I thought, should I ask him or not? Then
Mm.
I said, let me just ask him. And I asked him. He said, yes ma'am, आपका फोन है, यहाँ पे पड़ा हुआ था, बेड पे पड़ा हुआ था, ऐसे ही पड़ा हुआ था. And I said, okay, okay. I got the phone. But that is the thing I understood, that, I am able to at least get aware of my anger. I won't say the anger part has come down, but 50% I have cut it out. It's because, when you said, uh, just allow people or accept people as they are. It's like, let them do what they want. When I started doing that, that is when I got my peace of mind, that let them do whatever they want to. I will do what is right for me. And that peace of mind, it actually cuts down your anger part, because you no longer you get irritated by what they are doing, because you are accepting them, whatever they are doing, you are accepting. Sorry, it's sometimes like, if they are doing some more than lot of mischief or anything, it's like a parent saying, okay yaar, bas ho gaya. But
Mm.
otherwise it's okay. I'm like, I'm very happy. So
Right.
that anger part, now I'm getting aware, okay, this is what is coming, this is what is, sometimes the phone, okay, at that point of time I would also say one thing. When these things were happening, the anger part and all, I started doing the technique that you were saying of releasing the anger.
Mm.
After releasing the anger, I went into my past, stating that when I was a kid, if I lost something, I really used to get beatings.
Yeah.
So that thing also created a sort of a restlessness, Then I started working on that. Then I started talking, I'm walking on the road, but I'm at the same time even talking to my inner child, okay, okay, I'm there with you. Don't worry, I'm there with you. And these all things I can relate what my child was going through at that point of time when I asked him, have you lost the phone?
Right.
So that thing has cut out that. No more, it's a lesson for me that if something has happened, there is no need for me to react.
Yeah.
I just have to calmly handle the situation and say, okay, what is the matter? Just
Right.
let me know. Try me. At least try me. They are still scared because my earlier Kalpita was like, I would like just slap them. You lost it, you don't understand. You lost that money, and I'm putting so much of money. You don't understand. We are having money crisis and all. But those things were completely cut off when I did this whole process. It was a matter of say 5 to 10 minutes, but I did it while I was walking on the road. Since it was quiet also, I was doing it on myself. Okay, okay, मेरे को ये करना है, ये बोलना है, ऐसे बोलना है, ये करना है. Okay, my inner child, I'm there with you. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. It's that whole process. So uh, it's sometimes you are working on that to get into some automatic process. It will take time, but I'm happy that I did it yesterday.
Great, great.
So that is how it is. The anger part, the emotions, yes, you will have to, because it is being embedded for many years. So the one thing is forgiving and letting go, and at the same time releasing. These both things, they go hand in hand. So both the things are very, very, very important for us to do while you are doing any of such, uh, any coaching or something like that, I feel,
Right.
from my side.
That's amazing, Kalpita. You've brought out an amazing amalgamation of all the techniques and made the perfect mix for yourself. And that's really amazing because when you heal your inner child, you're also parenting your children consciously. That's
Yeah.
what conscious parenting is. And most of it is about healing yourself so that
Right.
you don't pass on the traumas that you have had in your life. But that's super amazing for you. Now, I will only ask if there is one thing that you would like to say to people who are on their journey to personal development, healing, or manifestation. What would that be?
uh People, it's like, believe in yourself first. Believe in yourself. And when you start a coaching with your mentor or with your coach, first surrender fully yourself to that person. Don't ask too many questions or don't use your mind, because the experienced person knows that the sequence in which he or she is guiding us will take to the right path. So without using your own brain, it is as if you are a new to that subject and start, you know digesting whatever is being said, start understanding and doing it practically. Whatever the activities are being told sincerely will lead to the spiritual part. The first thing is this. The second thing is keeping belief and faith in yourself as well as the coach. The coach is God for you. When in your personality development or whatever development, any coaching you are doing, what happens is that your inner self is always very low. You need some healing at that point of time. When there are times that we actually don't agree with the other person, but I would say that at that point of time, when your disagreement is coming, stop yourself and ask this question: have you done this before? If you have not done this before, then kindly please go ahead and do what the person in front of you is asking you to do, because that is helping you and is going to help you, instead of arguing or doing something like that. The third thing is that, uh, consider these things as a part of your life, a routine life, and to practice it religiously. Because sometimes it happens that, this myself, I have done it a few years ago, taking all these free contents, doing it. I found, okay, the results have come, and I just stopped. So that consistency is very, very, very important. And consider it as a part of your life only, that the way you are doing your daily routines, add this thing as one of your routine. And it's not a big it's not a big thing that you are adding something in between and it is going to create a chaos or something. Everybody is having 24 hours of time, and you can very well adjust this particular part in your daily routine. Somewhere you can fit it, but do it religiously on everyday basis, because the practice will only make you perfect. And becoming, it's not about becoming perfect, it is going on the right path, training your mind, your soul to the peaceful path. I mean, each and every person wants to have a very peaceful life. You know, always this chatterbox is saying, acha, there is this problem, that problem, this is going on, that is going on, and it's like ringing the bell the whole day. If you want to have this bell ringing to come to a halt, then it's always better you follow what is being said or told to you. This is what my message is for all those. And taking the right decision, yes, when it comes from within, just go for it. Don't think thousand times, okay, this is right, this is wrong. It is going to be right, because your inner self has told you, do it, just go for it, don't think about anything. So I feel that this is the right way to do. As per, I mean, I have followed this. This is the way. While taking coaching with you, there was a point of time when I was saying, uh, are things going right? Is this what I need to do? Is this what? But when it was the 32nd or 33rd day, I am telling you the fact of my life. When I was introduced to the self love coaching, I immediately said yes to you, because I was so much attached to you that I found, other than your better half, it is like someone in your life who is listening to you. And I was so attached to you. That was a point of time I felt that losing of a person, it's actually a little bit of negative thing. But now, after this self love, I can understand I am not losing the person. It has become a part of my life. But at that point of time, I felt that, I'm going to lose this person. And I was so scared at that time, I'm going to lose it. What am I going to do? I was restless for one whole night. What will I do? What will I do? But after this self love and all, I got into the track that no, this is what life is. You are connected, you get connected with good people only. When your inner self, when you are right, or you do the right things or right deeds in your life, you will always attract good people who do the right thing, helpful people who help you out. I find you are one of them. You are a gem of your kind. Uh, the way you teach, uh, I feel that, people get connected with you very easily. I mean, in starting, they don't understand, because we don't know the techniques. Since we don't know the techniques, the mind starts making a chaos a lot of times. But you have taught me in such a good manner. I will never forget you. I mean, you are a part of my life now. Anything that is good happening to me, I will definitely, I'm going to inform you. This is what the good has happened to me.
I
You
would love.
know, and I'm very much grateful to God that I was hooked to you. I mean, I found you, and you have literally brought lots and lots of happiness with lots of blessings in my life. And
Thank you.
I will be waiting. Like, if you are having any other coaching or something like that, I will definitely look forward to join you and do the things. And whatever until now you have told me, I am going to follow it rigorously.
Absolutely. That's great,
Thank you.
Kalpita. Thank you so much. I would love you to continue with what you're already doing, and you're on an amazing track, Kalpita. There's so much more waiting for you, a lot of abundance waiting for you. So just tap
Thank
into,
you.
keep doing that.
Thank
Great.
you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you. Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye.